Te Ipukarea Society, together with their local partners with support from regional partners, spent a week up in the highest peaks of Rarotonga to conduct seabird surveys. Here's that story.
Up on the prominent peaks of Rarotonga, the local working team consisting of Te Ipukarea Society, the Muri Environment Care and the Takuwaina Catchment Committee left acoustic recorders to collect bird calls during the late evenings and early mornings when the seabirds are most active. This data will be gathered every 4 months to more accurately identify the seabird species present.
And we have also put out camera traps, so they are put in front of potential burrows where these seabirds are like to nest in. So another neat thing about these seabirds, they don't create nests in like the branches of trees. We've got some of the species that dig holes underneath fern trees and create these burrows to nest in. And then you've got the herald tropical shearwater species, which actually nest right on the ground amongst the ferns. So very vulnerable to threats like wildcats and rats, either being basically on the ground. So that's how our data is going to be analysed, through these acoustic recorders and cameras that we've left. We are, not likely to see these birds during the daytime. They'll be out fishing at sea during the day, and they'd come back to our high mountain areas at night time to court or nest. And just having an idea of what species are currently here in the Rarotonga, are they breeding here, are some of the knowledge gaps that we have with this particular seabird species. So what did we gain from this? We were able to confirm that we have the herald petrel, the near threatened Tahiti petrel, and the tropical shearwater currently breeding here in Rarotonga. So we had ideas that the herald petrel was already here and nesting, but to confirm that those other two species are also here and nesting is new information that is of great value, because now it shows that we can take the next steps into getting funding to help preserve the nesting areas of these seabirds, which are in our cloud forests, our mountainous areas, because at the same time we're able to understand threats that these species are currently facing, including wild cats, which were found up 400 meters high into our mountains, as well as rats, the predaceous ones being the ship rat, Norwegian rat, which Rarotonga has. Better how to manage and control these threats pathways going forward. We're looking to do a knowledge sharing expo where we can hopefully learn from our own people and what calls maybe they've heard at night time, so we can get an idea of what our local knowledge is at, with what species might be here, or what species our fishermen have seen out at sea during the daytime. Grateful to all our regional partners that are involved. That includes Island Conservation, SPREP, BirdLife International, and of course all our local partners that have been involved in this. So we were very fortunate to have our partner Andre Brain from the Archipelago Research and Conservation organization based in Hawaii. He's a seabird ecologist and expert, come over and help us out and teach us more in how to better identify these seabirds based on their calls, because at night time obviously we can't see it, but we can hear them, and then how to get an idea of what species are basically currently here. So very fortunate to have him and his expertise come in and build our capacity as locals in how to survey our seabirds.
As part of the 2-year project, the team will move to Atiu and Mangaya next to find out whether the seabirds are still present there, as there have been previous records of these seabirds found on those islands. This is Te Ipukarea for CITV News.